What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Hey, Cowabunga, how's everybody doing? Thanks so much for joining the stream. The stream. Technology is just not as good as it is in the future, but it's still pretty good, man. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so daily candle just closed. Highest level of the month of December, right? Yesterday was the lowest daily candle close of the month. Today was the highest daily candle close of the month. And still look at the, I mean, this is like a 5-minute chart almost, right? Just every day, each candle represents 24 hours. Have fun, dude. I mean, this market, really. It's cool. We have a bullish engulfing candle confirmed. Breaking above the heart line. That's promising. And, you know, Bitcoin was pretty coin flippish, you know, on where it was going next, really. And all we did was pray that it didn't collapse, so the altcoins that looked okay for upside, because they had their arguments, right? We were hoping Bitcoin would go up so they could play out and perform well. So we can look at those, some of those today. Most look like crap without an edge. And yes, they rallied because, you know, if Bitcoin rallies, everything in the whole freaking market will rally, whether it has an edge or not. So we can look at those. Nice stuff, Bitcoin. Range bound like crazy. Finally back above the 200 moving average. Tested the 200 moving average for the first time since that crazy scam week day Jerome Powell spoke, November 8th. So here we are, December 8th. How interesting is that, right? The last time you saw the 200 moving average was 1 month ago to the day. And you breached it. Nice. So if this is going on, why not 17,569 if you're doing these things? Go ahead and just test it, man. Test the Black Saturday low. Why not? Bearish divergence played out and clearly performed pretty bad. Pretty terrible performance so far. I mean, and before you make triple bearish divergence, but, you know, whatever. Maybe after testing the top of the range, that'd be great. So, rejoice. It's not over yet. Can y'all hear me? Is everything good? Can you hear the music? Overlay look okay? Right? Yeah, pretty weak from the sellers. That was not what they were looking for at all. Ethereum did, oh man, Ethereum, what it did at 1223 is insane. It spent so many hours testing this. Let me show you. I was like monitoring it last night. It's crazy, man. All right, so let me go to the daily. No, the daily, I think, right? So look at this, man. All right, you've got this rectangle flag, whatever. But look, 1223, 1224. The dead cat bounce from 2018. The buyers have defended it with their life, have they not? And a bullish engulfing candle has formed. Nice. That was big time. You had to have that. I mean, though, you still made a lower high than you made on December 2nd. So it's like there's just so much work to be done. But hey, man, anytime an asset that we care about formally and successfully back tests a key inflection point from history as support, and then you get an engulfing candle off of that, hey, man, I'm not going to complain. So that's where you are. You're fine for now until new data presents itself, right? Like until tomorrow we get a nasty bearish engulfing candle and collapse. You're okay for now. You're safe. Ethereum is safe off of that.
Yeah, man, 800-888-8888. Call in. It's the call-in show, okay? We got many things going on in the 80s stream. Many different new technological advancements made. We got a pixelated Christmas tree over there for the seasons. We got moving pictures. We call them GIFs or GIFs. A lot of new things, man. It's a breakthrough. Wonderful time.
Did that work? Found like a fruit fly. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Hey, fruit flies survive sometimes. They do, and then they spawn new fruit flies, and then they continue. Then they go to $2,000. Sometimes. Most of the time, yeah, they're destroyed. They get swatted and wrecked. Okay, so that's nice, man. Let's look at the range.
Kush Blends tipped $20. Mitchie, forget stocks, forget bonds, screw Bitcoin. They're also lame. Pulse Dogecoin is headed into the clouds to hang out with the Christmas himself.
Well, I mean, if anything was gonna do it, I guess I'm not surprised with Kush Malone. No, man, God did him. Put your name with the asset. Post Malone Dogechain coin. That would be the one, man. Record sell out on labels and all that stuff, dude. Louis Vuittons. All right. Thank you, dude.
Thanks so much, dude. Thank you, Kush Butts, man. The push this shit. Yeah, we'll look at it on the new Telegraph.
You know, so Ethereum here in the range, I mean, it's cool at a rally, but it's not making higher highs locally yet. It's cool that it's above the 200 moving average, which it had failed, and it was trash price action at it. Back kind of in the bullish control zone there. You'd think, like, I need to sneeze, and I'll be able to sneeze when Ethereum tests 1320 to 1350. That's just the top of the range, man. Just look, the top of the range. There it is. Bottom, top. Go test the top. My God, you didn't do it at the beginning of the month, or the 3rd, or the 5th, but let's do it now, okay? If you do that, then you probably go to 1420. If you break that, awesome. Bearish divergence played out, but pretty bad performance here too, for now. BNB, of course, rallied as well. Oh man, what's going on with this one, dude? Yikes. Look at this 200, or the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. Are you kidding me? Let's just pull up the quad screen. Yeah, I'm having problem. The watermark, Brad. There's something going on with it. When I turn it on, it makes some of my trend lines like very difficult to see. It's an inexplicable thing that doesn't make sense, but it's like so you see this line here, when I have that, I think it's not a chroma key, it's like a color correction to make the watermark work. When I move my chart, sometimes when I move it, it'll make some of these lines disappear. It's so dumb. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, just letting you know. All right, let's go to that quad screen, because I mean it's pretty nice right now. I mean, it's just everything's just hanging on. It's not much has happened. I mean, really, in a week. Here it is, right? Top left Bitcoin, top right Ethereum, bottom left XRP, bottom right Binance coin. There, when we're just looking at. I don't know. It's starting to get to be like, hey, is that a wedge or something? Is that like downslope consolidation? I mean, dude, it's so methodical. The selling is so methodical. I don't know, man. Like, how do you plot it? All kind of, you know, how do you anchor here? 60 minutes, so maybe even have been adjusting, trying to make sense of this. Is that happening, man? Okay, if that happens and Bitcoin moons, then moon for BNB. Okay, well, what's going on with XRP? Like, what are you doing, dude? Do you see this? Fail, fail, fail. But shouldn't it, if it does this, you know? I mean, this is the 60 minutes, so it's really not that significant. I mean, you should like kind of grain of salt, but fail, fail. Shouldn't be time to collapse, and then it doesn't collapse and just runs back up to the same resistance and tests it again. I mean, it's like kind of okay. But you're not above it. You have not broken anything. So I'm just, interesting stuff. Yeah, so kind of wedge-ish behavior. I wouldn't be that surprised. I mean, if Bitcoin's gonna continue its ascent to 17,569, yeah, I'm sure BNB would make it to $300 again, probably. Let's go to let's go to XRP on the normal screen. Man, I really like it was just, dude, I'm telling you, it was weird. This 200 rejection like twice, and then rolling over holding, and now it's actually trying to break the 200 now. Promising performance so far. Keep it up, man. You just gotta have Bitcoin run. I know it's kind of like trash to even say, like, oh yeah, really, Bitcoin pumps and everything goes up. Yeah, I mean, again, like, it was a better. Remember, TA is not about fortune telling. It's just about being able to recognize stuff, patterns, inflection points, divergencies, stuff like that at inflection points, so you are able to strategize an entry. Yeah, manage your risk, proper position sizing. Okay, so this one was a recognizable pattern, and it was performing pretty well to Bitcoin. So not gonna be that surprised if it rallies here. Okay, it's just all on Bitcoin, man. Even the one like Doge. Hey, man, Doge we knew was amazing looking. Shiba, like, if Bitcoin pumps, they're going to play out wonderfully. If Bitcoin dumps, oh, sorry, they're going to fail. If the VIX spikes, everything's wrecked. Here it is. Here's Doge. I mean, it's kind of fine. I mean, again, you're not in trouble on this one until you make a lower low than 7.3 cents, really. So the fact that it's above 9 cents is awesome, right? That was to me the level of all levels at this point, after the context of the trend reversal. So if you stay above, you haven't even tested it. I mean, you did already. You actually did back test it November 28th, but you know, maybe you're not making a higher low. But I'd say, like, if you're in on this one on the trade setup entry, you gotta let it run, man. You gotta let it ride. You gotta trend your. It'll end up probably doing something like Band did, BAND, which we know Band looked great, right? But the macro, but Bitcoin, and everything was sucking. But then, like, then Bitcoin just stopped selling, and then Band, you know, the stock market closed, and it was last night, and all of a sudden alerts going on. It's like, why is my alert on Band going off? The market's not even really moving, and it's like Band front ran everything. Band. Look at this. Well, I had the wedge. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I'm going between domiciles. Doing some of my work over there, some here. So it was just like a wedge, and it broke out, and it was up like 12%. And it's above $2. $2 is, I think, the top of the zone. And you can see the trend: higher highs, higher lows. Right? It started with a huge pump like Doge, then a big pullback, but at a higher low, and then an M shape, and then another higher low. Right? You're trending upward. So. And you were falling below sports, oh no, and then a huge break to the upside. So this has been killing it right now. And let's see if this can continue. Because above where you are right now long enough, you end up going to like $4, $3.80 to $4. If this just is not hampered, or, you know, just a casualty of the bullcrap trash stock market that, you know, it's all on the VIX. Well, when the VIX, you know, when the equities start rolling over and collapsing, the VIX is pumping, and it's going to kill this, unfortunately. But for now, it's pretty freaking good. Pretty nice trend. Most cryptos that exist are not doing anything like Band or Doge. They're just not. Most are terrible, and they're not even tradable. Most have become so illiquid now, such lack of volume. Good luck making a six-figure trade. Good luck. Good luck getting filled on both sides. So Band, and then, you know, let's go to Shiba, because, you know, hey, it did something nice. Again. It ended up trying to make a higher low. You tell me 1 low, 2 low, 3 low now. And on this, I mean, it's kind of tough. Maybe we have to go to the 8 hour or something. Take out some of this noise. Yeah, if you take out the noise and you look from, like, just, when's the last time we had negative momentum? Oh, on the low, on that low. And now you're making a higher low. And it's like, whoa, wait a second. Waning negative momentum. Is this some sort of hidden bullish divergence developing now? On a time scale, double the significance of the 4 hour? Implying continuation? We'll see. As long as you're above 885, you win. Like that, you're safe. It's like Ethereum above 1223, safe. Shiba above 885, safe. Like, argument valid. Argument for being long is valid, is what I mean. Okay, that's what I mean, safe. So, it's just a choppy market, man. Kind of reminds me of the summer, where it just takes so much time for resolution. Because there's just not much liquidity. There's no retail involved in this market anymore. There's just not. But man, you stay above 885 long enough. The target is 1296. If you fall below 885, that bet is kind of off. It's kind of like the argument isn't there anymore. Okay, sweet. Is there so much demand that market participants, the sellers, could not push the price down to test 885 again for the second time? That's good. It's good in theory. Too much demand. Okay, those are your big five. I don't know about a pump, man. I think it was just, hey, we recovered Bitcoin at the price we had not seen in 3 days or 2 days or whatever. 3 days. This is real life. I know, man. Can't believe this is real life now. Yep. Remember back in the day when we played the Hey song every day and there was hype and there were 2,000 plus people watching every day and it was just so crazy. And now look at us. We are in the deepest of the deep of the valley where, you know, the crashes have already happened and, you know, it was volatile and violent and people were concerned, but we're at that point where it's the dead times or candles, you know, that are daily candles. This is a daily chart, or you look at a daily chart, it looks like the 5-minute chart where just nothing moves. There's no movement for weeks on end. But they all end. This stuff ends, okay? So, and maybe we're near it, but at least for, not saying the long-term downtrend, but I'm just saying, man, like, indifferent on Bitcoin. It was terrible, a terrible monthly close, bearish engulfing, but now there's a bullish engulfing on the daily, and you're above the heart line for the first time. And I just can't be surprised if there's a rally to 19,365 before collapsing to 14K. You can't be that surprised. Really can't, because it's like just like it'd be too easy if it was just going to collapse to 14K, 13K immediately. I don't know. I think there'd be more pain on a bear market rally to maybe the top of this channel before lower. But again, it's not really our job to guess where the macro is going when there's no real discernible edge at this time. But it is our job to identify assets maybe in the same space that are showing an edge that is, you know, strategic. Again, it's been Doge, it's been Shiba, it's been Bitcoin Cash, it's been QNT. Let's look at QNT. In Litecoin was performing wonderfully. QNT, like right there. I mean, this is one of the ones, man, where, hey, dude, I mean, I don't know on Bitcoin, but I feel confident on QNT. I feel confident on Doge and Shiba and BCH, and they're showing the things that we look for on assets. Not Maker, sorry, not Mana, not Chainlink, really, not KSM, not KNC or none of them, dude. But there were ones. So it recovered some, but a lot of work to do. Still 150, 156 if Bitcoin doesn't collapse violently, randomly. Okay. Hello? Oh, it's Crypto Hoarder. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? It's the 80s. It's our birth decade. Okay, so QT, then Bitcoin Cash, man. I mean, it's just hanging. It's surviving, man. It's hanging in there. It's a joke, I know, because it's just, hey, man, you're at the same price you were at November 28th. Like nothing happened. It's just sideways. It's like this looks like a 5-minute chart right here. It's just unbelievable that each candle represents 24 hours here. It's psycho. No liquidity, no volume, none of buyers or sellers. My God. For movement. Fixed price on Bitcoin Cash. But man, above this 107.70. Not bad.
Love the 80s vibe, Mitch. No one was eating bugs back then. Thanks for putting quality streams out every day. Come on.
Golshi, thanks for joining the Citadel, man. The Citadel in the Discord, man.
Hey,
Thank
Mitch,
you, dude.
can you take a look at Atom?
Yo, look at Atom. That wasn't great. Wasn't one that was like, whoa, man, it's completing a harmonic and it's showing a type 2 return and there's bullish divergence and all. It wasn't showing any of that. Unfortunately. So
What I meant to ask earlier, Does PLSD look to be completing its large cup with handle man? On weekly log chart. Thanks as always.
Well, thanks so much. No, good, my fan, for the 420, man. Have a couple with handle, man. Are we gonna do a couple with handle that microphone, man? Good microphone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think so. But does it have to be a cup with handle to Moon? Like, when someone says inverse head and shoulders, does it have to be labeled as such to play out? No. Because all it is a momentum shifting structure on a chart where the sellers were in control and now potentially buyers have taken control back over time. That's what the higher low represents. So, I mean, couple handle, man. Couple handle, or you don't have to name it, man. Just, it's in an uptrend. It's broken back above key levels, and it's fine. And could go, the target was, as of yesterday, it was to go to all-time highs to test it. And maybe it breaks it this time because it just kept making higher lows. So accumulation kept happening every time it tested that level. We will look, okay?
Okay, man.
So let's go to total. Hopium's back, man. It's back. At least for a day. Here it is. Right, where you made the lowest month, or the lowest daily candle close of the month yesterday, bearish engulfing. You've now bullishly engulfed. So bullish bamboozle. You know what? I take that back. As Bitcoin made, what the? Bitcoin made its highest monthly candle, or highest daily candle close of the month. But then Total didn't. Total did not make its highest daily candle close, but did cover the previous candle, so that's promising. But sideways. Sideways price action. The spring up and back test of spring still valid. And remember we said, if you do see 760 again, you're probably screwed. But we haven't yet, so we're okay. This spring back test of spring is still valid. And there's still, after that, there's still tons of upside if market participants really want to push the price up. I don't know if there's enough demand. We can't do the Jonathan Tittles because he wasn't born yet. He didn't even exist back then, so it would be a plot hole in the theme. Here's your S&P 500 that broke the wedge. Well, I mean, my God, is that a morning doji star yesterday? God, and then follow through today? We'll see. I mean, I'm not really sold on this yet. I mean, you can't say it's going to reverse here bullishly. It could. Negative momentum building. Still neutral on the RSI. And that's it, up 0.75%. Cool story, bro. Wow, Dow Jones, man, doing something, right? I mean, getting back above 33,729. So powerful. It's crazy because energy is getting... It got murked today. Again, another day of energy getting wrecked. Remember we were talking about there was that rumor of a massive hedge fund liquidating all their energy plays. Well, it seems like that continued today on a decent day for the index funds. Nice to get back above 33,729. Major inflection point. At least somewhat, right? Pretty major. Pretty strong. For now. Wow, dude. How about that? How about that? Right? The unchanged supply line. You're back above it. And you're back testing it today as support. It's kind of ridiculous, right? But again, man, this is each candle represents a day. So what happens tomorrow when it's just a huge red candle down? I mean, these have been bear market rallies. That's all they are. They're not in an uptrend. You are in a very well-established downtrend long term, and you're going to go up and down. Eventually, you'll roll over with a VIX spike, and we're near those levels. We're at those levels. Still lower than you were 2 days ago. Way lower. About 3 days ago. And IWM underperformed, only up 0.72%. Still in trouble here. A failed break above that massive supply line. And a really bad bearish edge there. And so 173, 170 is probably the target until you break back above 185, 60. Okay. That's true. Well, I couldn't really do the stream. I mean, bean juice. Yeah, because none of this existed. Okay, crypto did not exist. Heck, man, some index funds didn't even exist back then. Okay, so those are your index funds. Let's go to gold. Still, like, right, another day, another test. You look at the 200-day moving average. Wow, how well you're respecting it, man. That's crazy. 200 moving average and the 2012, 2011 highs up here. So you're still trying. I mean, it's not dead yet. It has not rolled over. It has caught no follow through yet. But again, all we did, well, we see a high and then the higher high, and then you see such clear and undeniable buyer exhaustion at an inflection point. And it's just reasonable to believe that this would be coming next. But again, you know, it doesn't always play out that way. So this is one of the worst places to ever go fresh on a long. If you're not shorting, this is the worst place to long, right? You don't ever want to be, no one wants to be longing an asset when it's already had a nice run, it's attempted a rally, and it's showing the bearish divergence. So I hope it pumps, man. I hope it goes to 19. I hope it goes to $10,000, man. I'm just saying, this is normally where reversals happen. These variables occur, and a lot of times reversals happen after that occurrence. So silver, I mean, again, man, there was bearish divergence and then the positive Momo builds again, and you're going on a crazy run, right? I mean, you're right at that key inflection point from history. Goes back to 2013 and also 2010. You're above it, man. So 2484. Okay. Metals aren't done, I guess. It's just you're chopping around. Let's get some follow through then. Like, if you wanted this to be invalidated completely, then pump like crazy in the next few days. Go insane. Run to $25. Oops, wrong chart. I don't even remember what I was looking at. This one or the other one? Need to consolidate this. Yeah, XCU copper. Just look at that 200-day moving average being tested technically for the first time since June, early June. But continue, look, attempting its rally here. All the metals doing stuff. Here's what happens, man. When, like, you know, when the VIX dumps, like, everything's gonna pump. When the VIX pumps, everything dumps. It's kind of stupid. This is just illiquid market conditions. This is what you get, man. Okay, everything's, you know, beholden to the Fed. Okay, U.S. oil. What a test, man. What a beautiful bearish back test. Twice now. That's really good. The lowest daily candle close since the summer. I'm sorry. Lowest daily candle close in a year. Since December 21st, 2021. You just did that. Remember, most likely in time, $60 to $61. This is a key support, man. This is not a joke area. This is so real. So many times it's been regarded, and you're below it, and you're testing it as resistance again. So, yikes. Natural gas, massive engulfing candle yesterday, and some follow through. It's hard. It's confusing because it's like it's today, but it's yesterday. 2 days ago, technically, engulfing, and then yesterday, follow through. And today, you know, you're just down 0.75%, but you're trying to pivot. And the dump happened, and now you're waiting, like, is this where it's bottoming? Are we getting a type 2 return now? Are we getting a higher low? Hidden bullish divergence starting to maybe develop on natural gas. It happens like that, man. A few days. Let's get a little bit more follow through. And maybe a continuation to the upside implied. So Charizard, man. Well, guess what? It will not be stopped. It cannot and will not be stopped. Orange juice futures mooned again.
Good evening. We looked at FET/USDT daily. Breakout of a falling wedge man ? Thank you, Morgan Page man.
We'll look. Thank you, dude. Good FET. Get another illiquid S coin. Highest levels orange juice has seen today since November 8th, 2016. These are the all-time highs up here. And the measure move of the failed Head and Shoulders would be at like $234. So just insane, right? I mean, this is cycle reversing, trend reversing variables, and it doesn't care. So bullish because of the plague. There is a plague in Florida on the orange juice trees. Yeah, OJ Bros in the penthouse. But yeah, man, this is like just anytime the VIX dumps, man, everything can just go back to normal and do its thing. Coal futures, though, not really looking too hot, huh? After hitting an 88% retrace from the high to low, reacting and just sitting here now. Resistance is now maybe support, but that's not really a strong candle. Coffee futures continuing to decline after the bearish back test. Trend reversed on this one way back and way lower to go in time. Hog futures still very, very bearish, man. Very bearish. But it got near the inflection point, so at this point, I don't know. I mean, it could be starting to talk. You could be talking about an M shape now. You're not quite there. $75, $76. Then you'd be completing some sort of massive M shape. All right. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Look what we're looking at soybeans, or the trend is reversed pretty much. Lower highs, lower lows, and then the wedge, and then bearish divergence, and then just pump. Everything pumps, man. But still inside of this structure, I just wonder. And before moon, and it just breaks it, and nothing matters anymore ever. But yeah, it's there. It's there. Oh my God, lumber futures wrecked again. Wow, down 4%, so choppy. Bearish engulfing candle, breaking below 414, real big level from history. And this trend's probably continuing. Man, once you really start getting below that level for real, it's just like way lower to go. Rice futures, man, remember it was getting wrecked and still been getting wrecked. I mean, it's not until it takes out its previous low, it's fine, but you wonder if it's a type 2 return. Is it a type 2 return, or is it an ascending triangle developing on, like what? Really tough up here. Anyway, I guess I can stop with the commodities. I know it's not really people's favorite. Let's go to that VIX. All it takes is the VIX being down 1.72% for things to just go insane. Here it is. Still like, look, man. Every time there were days like, oh, it was red candles August 24th and 25th, and look, on September 7th and 8th and 9th. And it's like, whatever, man. You had a red candle today. You had red candles back when tops came in on the S&P, so I wouldn't be. We're not out of the woods at all. I mean, you had a green day. Wow, man. So risk on went berserk. But if this plays out the way it did in history, yeah, you're going a lot higher here, and things are going a lot lower on the stock market. But again, history doesn't have to repeat itself every time. This time could be different. Sure. Type 2 return is when a harmonic completes and you see it reacted the first time. That's a type 1, right? When it hits the pattern completion zone of the harmonic, the M shape, and then it rallies off of that, and then another pullback occurs, and then it tests that level for the second time. So that's like a double bottom at the pattern completion zone of the harmonic. That's a type 2. It's your confirmation low. And normally on that confirmation low, you're hoping for some sort of edge, like bullish divergence on the type 2 return. DXY, wow, yikes. 200-day moving average rejected and follow through today. Ooh, man, this thing's getting hit pretty hard. It could continue. I mean, like, you know, you understand how or why it would keep going lower. Because it just went on a parabolic run, and that parabolic trend is over. Now it's pullback time. And the pullbacks can be really bad. They can be really extended. Especially after something like that, man. Whew. Okay, let's get the request, and then, you know. Okay, Rolls-Royce for G-Dog, because he had requested Rolls-Royce, and I guess I had missed it or something, but I am making good on that. Yeah, dude, this one, well, $85, $86 is a big deal. I love the price action. You got at it, right? You're holding it twice. I mean, that's a back test of spring there, isn't it? 200-day moving average, you're also above that. Probably getting close to Golden Cross. Just getting close, man. I don't even have to know. I don't even have to see it. Just, it's, you know, the 50 is upsloping now, and we'll cross over probably in the next few weeks if it price action stays the same. So if you're above $85, you're in good shape here for more upside. I'm wondering if like a supply line broke or something. You'd broken a supply line, you kept back testing it. You were in a lot of trouble here. I mean, you were in no man's land for reversals, really, right? I guess this level. That low right there. What's support? Okay, so above $85, the target is 105, 104.87. Really, though? That's the soft target. I would think, actually, the price action you're really seeing a lot of times is 136. So if this is real, and you stay above this level long enough, you could wind up at 136 in months' time. Look at the down and the up and the down, up, down, right? That's a lot of up, down. So I would think if you're trying to play it, strategize in a stop loss somewhere marginally below $83 and letting it run. But yeah. That's kind of where you're at. It hit a 786 then. It didn't hit an 886. No, it didn't even hit a 786. Wow. So, yep, above a nice line. Very important level. There you go, G-Dog. Hopefully you're out there. And now you hopefully hold my oath fulfilled. Next one was oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. He wants log scale. We'll give him log scale, man. Yeah, again, I think it maybe went a little too deep. What does Bulkowski say about the cup with handle? How deep it can go? I mean, maybe he does say it's 50%. You know? Here's Pulse Maloj Dogecoin coin. Right, this is what he's talking about. I'm gonna plot it for him because he said it, and it's like he's saying cup with handle. Again, I don't think you need to call it anything. Coupled handle, man. Okay, well, guess what? You're at the top of the coffee. If you're looking at it like that, you can only do it in log scale, right? There you go, man. We could either do Fibonacci or we could do measure moves here. Like, this is your breakout. You're at the neckline virtually of the coupled handle. You measured it in log. Jeez, dude. Like a $33 target. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Yeah, but I think like if you're doing it in log scale, we want to measure. If it's 656, I think we would do it that way. What is 656? I think $15 target. Okay, it's not. We're not going with a percentage change. We're going with the price change. So if this is a $6.56 measure move, then we would measure that the same way. Okay, so again, 1550 target. If you're gonna look at it like that, all right. Kush Blunts, thanks, dude. And yeah, it's been merkin. Yesterday was a bullish engulfing candle, and you're catching some immediate follow through in the first hour of the new day. $15. Now, if we go back to linear, let's just do Fibonacci extensions to target high to the low. 1140 would be your first target. If you break out, you haven't broken out, right? You're breaking the candle high close, but not the wick high. So, and the 1618 here is 1383. Wow. Adam was next. Again, really, I'm looking at this and I'm not impressed. I understand it could rally at any time because Bitcoin rallies, but it's just not showing what all this stuff we've learned about traditional technical analysis, inflection points, harmonic completion zones, type 2 returns, bullish divergence at these inflection points, at these PCZs of the harmonics. It's just not there. I mean, like, it's just not there. You are above 850, 726. I mean, you are very much you're okay here. This was an outperformer during the summer, but it's been miserably underperforming since it topped out. And I just don't see anything that is great for a strategy. I mean, I guess if you were trying to play it, just a stop. See, what happens if it goes to 726 and tests it as support and then pivots? I mean, those are the best entry areas, 726 or 850. I mean, this is just one where I'd be like hands off. But it would pump if Bitcoin pumped, right? It probably would, right? But I'm just, again, the ones we've been looking at that have already presented the bullish argument at critical inflection points, at strategic entry areas, strategic stop loss areas. This one's just not really doing. Now, there was a time this summer in July when it did 1, 2, 3, and where it did the third valley was showing hidden bullish divergence, like in the 4 for 8 hour. Right here, it's like you get why this was a good spot to set up an entry and to set up a stop loss strategically, because it was at the level. It was at the clear level where it was undeniable. If you fell below it, you were screwed. Back from June of 2019, classic accumulation. It was a 3 rising valleys, turned into 4 rising valleys, 5, and then it. Anyway, it was some methodical trade. It took forever. And this was the third and last target of that bullish trade setup. It double topped up there. So, right, that makes sense. But when you're here, it's kind of like that all played out. And now you're making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, below the 200 moving average. Or just maybe wait. What's an 886 here? It's below that inflection point. If you want a formal M-shaped reversal, it's way down at like 690. So, again, 730 It's definitely going to be your best area for an entry based on strategizing inflection points. Yeah. All right, Charizard. This is the last request, of course. All right, it's like dead streamer streaming. Yeah, FET went insane. You know, it was like, hey, it was making its lowest lows since January 2021, and then just pretty much randomly reversed. The last thing I had done on this was a butterfly 1618. It had a great rally off of that in the summer, and just nothing, and just dumped to its lowest prices, lowest low. And then look, went up for a formal back test of support as resistance, then sold up, then made higher lows. And now look, it's still just stuck in the range, right? I mean, above 10.58 cents, maybe 15 cents. But you're not even making a higher high than the high from November 5th or 6th, so what a pump, though. Yeah, what a rally. I'm down here looking at it. Okay, man, there's a lot of data here. Oh, I like that above the May of 2019 low. That's good. For now. Yeah, trying to break that level is pretty big deal. Also, trying to, wow, breaking that 200-day moving average. You know, yesterday, FET touched or tested that 200-day moving average for the first time, wow, since January 6th. Oh my God, January 6th of this year. So now it's above that 200-day moving average. Look at the volume. Wow, crazy. But no breakout of any sort. Just kind of back in the channel, man. All right, man. It's the 8th of the month, 8th best day to join the Patreon. Support the 100% crowdsource stream. Whatever, doesn't matter. No one cares. Okay. Well.
Thanks, Squire.
What's up, G-Dog? Thanks, man. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting chart. Old Rolls Royce. Oh my God, dude. It's just like you look at Cardano and it's like, man, what happened? Some of the assets yesterday did stuff, and then you look at Cardano and it's like nothing happened, man. Still sitting at 31 cents. So bad. So often. No one's buying. It's a buyer strike, man. Oh, Zeno L, thanks for joining the Patreon, dude. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon on the Discord. Remember, you can now, I'm just saying this because it's reality, you can now join the Patreon via the Discord.
Hey babe, can you check out State Street STT? Lots of long-term M's and W's. Merry Christmas season, Mitch.
Hey, Merry Christmas season to you as well, Loud News Net. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we can look at STT now. Yeah. Just real quick, just want to say, yeah, dude, if people are joining the Patreon, they can easily, if they want to, instead of joining the Patreon, via patreon.com, you can just go to the Discord. Go to the Discord, and you're right here, and then you hit server subscriptions, and you get equal access. Everything's the same, except you're not using Patreon. You're just going through Discord now, and you get all the same trade setups, education, chat, emojis, all that. You get it all, same way. And then obviously you can support the channel with just, you know, whatever. Instead of tipping on stream, you can get Flare. And then you also get a chart request this way too. So anyway, saying that, second day we've ever done this. So you're just going to have to get over it if you don't like it. Or you can go watch somebody who pushes affiliate marketing links on you, or who scams or shills scam coins. My God, There's enough of them, right? James Island avoided sales tax using the Discord membership avenue. Okay. Well, for now you are. Wait till stuff catches up. STT, well, it was amazing. And then, you know, like all financials, they bottomed. But man, I'm having trouble here to thinking that like this is gonna end well. I mean, I think the trend like revert. This is a massive structure. You're talking about 2018 to 2022, and yeah, it's a deep retrace. What were you saying? A lot of M's and W's. Well, I mean, it's just going through maybe a bear market rally. Look, $80 is not a joke. Look at $80. 2015 twice. Whoa. Was there more? I think a little $86 was that high there. You can't do that. I didn't even test that yet. So it's failing to break the 2015 level so far. Really nice pump yesterday, but down 3% today. So you got to wonder, is this one time, two times? I mean, all I know is if you break $80, you're going to $88 probably. This could end up being like, yeah, crazy, like dragon. Okay, well, if it's a dragon, if that was the dragon, right, the 1 and 2, the spine, you broke it. You're very limited on upside now, are you not? I mean, you got one more. You're hitting the 50% retrace. Wait a second. That's a... Well, no. 618786 your targets on dragons. So if it was a dragon, you don't have much more upside. So it's like higher risk to long. I wouldn't be long in anything in financials right now. I think they are terrible looking. I think all this will end in time. But yeah, it was nice how it pivoted in October. Like a lot of things, sellers tried once, then they tried twice, and they failed in a huge markup. But it's really kind of a joke compared to the previous highs. So. Thanks, Mac, man. Appreciate the kind words, man. It means a lot. It does. Remember crypto.com? Remember crypto.com, and it's still a joke, and we're waiting for 5.7 cents and then 5.2 cents. I mean, this is screaming, I have lower to go. I'm going lower.
Hey Mitch, sorry if this is late. Just now being able to tune in after a long day. Could you check /USD, possible double bottom on weekly? Also check monthly, weekly, daily and 4 hours. Appreciate it.
Whoa, dude.
Coinbase chart.
Thanks, Visa man. Yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you, dude. Right after the juggernaut crypto.com that's gonna get wrecked in time. I mean, really, it's like you're wanting the crypto market to go lower because screw these exchanges. Screw them for just taking all the money that people put into the exchange and it went to marketing so they could pump their Ponzi. I hate that, man. I want these things to get destroyed. But yeah, we're still early, I guess. But yeah, talk about one of the lowest levels maybe ever to take a shot, you know, down here. But man, this is terrible performance. This is awful. This is so bad. You were like so close to the lowest daily candle close since the beginning of the 2021. Talking almost 2-year lows. You're sitting here with no bids. This is the last thing in the world I'd be longing. If I was trying to long something in crypto, this would be the last on the list, or one of them anyway, right? Crow? Yeah. Look at the hidden bearish divergence now developing. This is pathetic, bro. That is so bad. Send it to zero. It's already close to zero. It's already lost all its value. Well, it's got lower to go according to the daily. Jeez. Fourth on Coinbase, he says. Ample fourth. Well, this is not a good chart, man. I'll tell you. Started at the top, now we're here. Started at, went to $92 when it got listed. scam. Right? I mean, remember, why do things get listed? There are two reasons only things get listed. Okay? One should be the way it should be, but God know it's more often that it isn't like this, where a company, or I guess a crypto project, needs more capital so it can amplify its already profitable business model. We're already in bad shape. Okay, that's our nope. None of these things make money. They don't have to prove to you they make money. They don't have to report legally, quarterly, their balance sheet, their earnings per coin, their price to earnings. They don't. Nope. So, did this fourth? Did it already have a profitable model? No way, dude. It was a joke. You have like 5 guys sitting in a smelly basement together that came up with fourth coin. And they're like, we're going to change the world. No, we're not. Maybe we're not. But the other reason why an asset gets listed or goes public or ICOs or IPOs is to scam people. So the insiders and creators of the asset can get rich and make a lot of money. And you are the exit liquidity. This chart to me looks like number 2. Number 2, not number 1. So when you know that, who cares? Like, if this is double bottoming, I swear to God, I could find something that has more liquidity, more volume, more data, probably going to show a higher low from history. Guarantee you I could find that. So why in the world would I even care about fourth? Who cares about a double bottom? I don't. You shouldn't either. How you even, I mean, to take a sizable position, good luck, man. You're trading with the bots, man. You and the bots. He said, look at the 4-hour. Well, he said the monthly. Let's go to the monthly. Here's your monthly. Oh, nice bullish engulfing candle. Scam candle. All given back. I would say this is not a double bottom. You want to see what a real double bottom looks like, V? On the monthly? I'll show you a real double bottom. So chat, you see double bottom, by the way, and then we go to Ethereum on the monthly. This is a Chad G unit, okay? This is the real double bottom. Oh, one low, then the second low on the monthly. That's real. Discernible. Identifiable. Fourth? No. Good God, no. It's nothing. It's literally nothing on the monthly. It's a joke. Not even close. Nope, not a double bottom. Not even potential. It's a joke. You want to see the weekly? We'll go to the weekly. Weekly's okay-ish, I guess, man. All right. Buyers defended 266. Worst case, it goes to 0. You can only lose 100% of your value. I just don't know why. I mean, there's just so many things out there. And I try to we've been identifying them ever since they tried to bottom out, like Doge and Shiba and QNT and BCH, and Litecoin's been pretty good, and ETC is even okay. I mean, like, God, they have volume and more than 5 people trading them too. Liquidity is really important, man. This has none. These scam wicks tell you how illiquid this joke is. It's a joke. I'm sorry. But yeah, buyers defended 266, so maybe rally. It would be the first, it makes a higher high. It'll be the first higher high of all time. Man, trying to bank on something that's never made a higher high ever. You're hoping, oh, this time it'll make a higher high for the first time ever. I'm betting on it. But if you were betting on it making a higher high for the first time ever on this chart, on the weekly, you'd have lost every single time because it's never made a higher high, ever. So it's just like, if it rallies, you're going to come back and crap talk me? I'm telling you, like, why put your hard-earned money in this when you could put it in so many other things? There were so many other things. Kind of diverging, converging here too. So yeah, if it rallies, it's because Bitcoin rallied. It's nothing to do with fourth. Fourth's a joke. We've established that. QNT up on the day. Like, look at, you look at that crap, and then you look at this. Hey, man, I can see on the weekly discernible higher lows. I can even see discernible higher highs. And you just put it another higher low. In fact, on the weekly, I can see a formal back test of some candle open from July of 2021. I'd much rather have my money in QNT than fourth. Bro, this is art almost. This is NFT worthy. If this plays out and you go to 205, it's becoming an NFT. I'm going to make an NFT. No one's going to buy it, but it will have a swirling galaxy behind it, and it'll look beautiful. Shiba too. Doge as well. There'll be NFTs, man. They'll be framed. You can put it on your virtual TV. Fourth is the last thing that deserves that. Ever. This is great though. God, I love it, man. So pretty. It's unfortunate that just there are so many that just are not showing a good strategic play. But it's good that some are. And dude, it's gonna be like the ones that weren't showing an edge. Some of them are gonna go insane. They'll have 100% updates. Like what? Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. But that's the casino, dude. Hex is interesting because somehow it held. Oh my god, this is insane. This is like playing the crescendo music, you know, it's like insane. Look at the low from June 18th, Black Saturday. Look what just happened on Hex. Bullish engulfing candle at that level, like perfectly. Talk about the lowest risk. If you were trying to play Wyckoff accumulation, this would be the lowest risk area ever. But it's so low, it's at such the key point that you could get stopped out in a day because you could just dump right below it and right. But I'm just saying that's incredible. The Wyckoff accumulation is certainly still valid, potentially. I mean, it's so close to not being valid, but look at it. It's spring and back test in the spring on low volume, which is good. So just pay attention. Like, if you go to the Hex on the Uniswap chart and plot it like this, so you can see this is the creek. You jump across the creek. Wow, man, you're going into a new phase of the Wyckoff schematic. But this is also like this is like the composite operator. The last thing he wants is you to know this is happening because this is his time. This is when he does his thing. Dang it, man. Can you get the actual PNG of this? I mean, it's really like, you know, Composite Man's down here, and of course could fail, but this is a Composite Man doing this down here. But everyone else, but retail, stupid, dumb money right now, really, really dumb money, they are doing this at the same level. It's crazy, right? The same level, retail and dumb money are doing this, and the Composite Man's like this. But then, like, it's the other way around, where you have, like, up here, when it runs off this level, this is the retail, stupid, dumb money, and then this is the composite operator. It's the inverse. Like, they're doing the inverse. Like, Composite Man's already acquired his position down here. So up here, the last place he wants to be buying. So it's like you're flipping it. And then up here, like, of course, it's the same thing. Composite Man's like, oh God, I wouldn't be buying up here, but the idiots are buying. Pump the price up for me. And it keeps going. It could. So anyway, again, it could fail so fast. Let's get a little bit more data, but it's just something to watch, and I'm intrigued by it. I know it could fail. Saw no buy later for my cousin. Yeah, graduated, graduation present. She said it's holding up awesome. She does her art on it and stuff. So the old Litecoin hanging in there, man. I'd say, oh my God, it's bearish divergence to the floor. Dude, it's holding up. You ever break $84? 105. This thing's outperforming the crap out of Bitcoin. It's virtually midterm reversed. It isn't an uptrend in the midterm. It is making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. If it holds above, I think, $56, if it pulls back and loses 15% of its value plus, if it goes down and loses 20% of its value and pivots there, it's still uptrending. Because buyers at the 20% loss would still be defending a previous discernible swing low. It just made higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, uptrend. It's not at the most strategic area for a fresh long. $66, I think, would be the absolute most incredible entry if you could get it. May not, but I'm just saying, uptrending for now. Litecoin. Not many others. Not many others, man. That are like looking spectacular, so good. I can't believe it. YFI is one that's very interesting. Dude, I'm telling you, please don't ignore YFI. Please have this on your watch list. Please set up an alert on your trading view at 7600, 76 or 7700. Please set your alert up, because when you hear that beep, something miraculous, insane is happening. An ice line that is, at this point, where this chart is, the most important level that exists. If you break it, it could go up 50% in a day. 20% in a day, whatever. Huge upside above 7450. And again, I'm just going to keep telling you, this is exactly where you're looking for M shapes. This is no joke of an M shape. The time it took 155 days for this M shape to develop. That is extremely significant. Very visible on the daily, very real. So owning like one of these, my God, dude, could end up being awesome. An awesome play. I'm just saying, okay, whatever. And it could fail, of course, but dang, man, this isn't low risk. Losing 99% of your value before you pivot and then you create the M shape. That's exactly the level you're looking for, man. It's like Bitcoin and freaking 2019. Oil doing things? Yeah, right. Still below that inflection point, so who cares, man?
Opposite of S coins. MNST continuation.
What's up, LaBamba, man? Hold on. Hey, LaBamba, thanks for the 15, man. We'll look at him as a thief, okay?
Monster, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. What a king, man. Yep, it's like this. I got some of these food companies, or it's like sugary, like Tootsie Roll, Monster, beverage, General Mills, the stuff that's terrible for you. And then Weight Watchers is the inverse of all of it. It's crazy. Campbell's Soup, Mooning. Yeah, inverse head and shoulders continuation, I guess, man. I mean, like the Momo shift. Wow, you know, it's beautiful. It hit all-time highs on the 5th, and it's above $99. I mean, bro, this is serious king chart. Yeah, it's a bullish breakout for now, and it's above it. It being formally back tested on the 29th and 30th and engulfed. Wow, I mean, so very elevated. If you want to target, we just Fibonacci, right? From the high point to the low point. And you got a 1272 at 107.68. And then probably after that would be 117.42, the 1618 for now. Pretty nice, man. Like, really nice. It was a rectangle with a partial decline or inverse head and shoulders continuation, which those are pretty rare. Right, so this and then Tootsie Roll, bro. I mean, look at Tootsie Roll. And then General Mills. Remember sugary, disgusting, terrible for you cereal. Look at this. All time highs today. GIS. Breaking the channel? Are you kidding me? What's the Fibonacci here? Let's do it. High to the low. It's hitting a 1414 for the first time. If it exceeds the 1414, good God, 1618 is 9520. And at that point, you know, 90% of assets that exceed $90 see $100. So if you're at 195, you got a high probability of 100. So this thing, General Mills, the new Bitcoin, I guess, the new Apple, and then CBP, whoops, CPB. My God. Campbell Soup Company Connect. Look at this, chat. It's just unreal. Highest price since March 13th, 2020. At the height of the COVID crash and fears and all that. Everyone's buying, man. Everyone's buying the soups. But, oh, dude, it's just like, what a bump and run happened way back. You know, you had a bump and run way back in COVID crash, but like, just so powerful, breaking such a real inflection point from 2016 and very rough from May 2020, August 2020, and February 2021. So many attempted breakouts, but failures, and now you're clearly doing it. And there's an unopened or unfilled gap right here on General Mills at 62.35. That's the target. It has to be the target, right? I mean, I know there's that crazy wick high that it could certainly reverse there, but dang, man, I mean, pulls back and then continues later. Yeah, there are ones out there that are going berserk, okay? What about, like, Krispy Kreme? Didn't they go public? Does anyone remember what happened? Krispy Kreme donut, DNUT. Look at this. Oh, it's actually not doing too well. I mean, this is the Krispy Kreme company. They do donuts, and just kind of, I mean, nice run since September, but pulling back some. But dang, imagine Krispy Kreme donuts going to $13 for a formal back test. I'm gonna have an alert there. Just a sneaky alert. If it ever goes, wow. The back test of the range, and then maybe it goes to 17, 18 after that. So yep, that's right. They gave away too many COVID donuts, therefore their price never recovered. But let's see. Let's have fun here. I mean, there's look at that's what happened, man. The supply line. There was too much supply. From the high. Yeah, man, get wrecked. Can't be giving away your donuts. Brad goes nuts for the donuts. What else, man? Whatever. Fizz is kind of, but it hadn't really been doing anything like the others, like the crazy ones. Yeah, Fizz is like Krispy Kreme, almost the same, man. It's like the same chart. Yeah, not impressive. Yeah, Pep's been killing it. Mother of God, Pep. All-time highs, man. Oh, yeah. Look at PepsiCo. Unstoppable, man. So sugary, bad, trash, pumping. I guess they get it. And then, I mean, prison stocks too had been pulling back some, but think about, you know, like, hey man, everyone's eating junk food and going to prison. That's our new world we live in. So long it. Stay long. All right, well, Again, no, like in terms of the consensus in crypto, there are the handful of few ones that are valid. They've stayed valid no matter what happened yesterday or today or the day before. They were valid. No technical damage was done on the sell-off. The argument stayed the same on the pump yesterday, and that's it. Right? The ones that are or they're maybe not there anymore because they've already taken off from them. But like, you know, the ones like Bitcoin Cash and I mean that right there, that's safe. That's good. I mean, you're still pretty much at entry areas for this long because it's 134 plus. If this is real, unfortunately, Doge is well off its entry, so you're not really like way off the entry. God, but still, if it's above 9 cents, that's incredible breakout. And then Shiba, pretty good. I mean, I mean, you're at some pretty nice areas on Shiba for possible entry. I mean, this thing, like, you know, the stop loss is somewhere marginally below 885. So you're in pretty good territory because the upside, I mean, if it plays out, you're going to 1296 to 1340. You know that though. It's taking forever, man. Season's greetings. So near or at entry areas, so you can strategize a tight stop with massive upside potential. Aerotine Industries, capo. Okay. So, I guess that's it, dude. That's 80 stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the contributions and, you know, all that and the likes and support. And yeah, I'll just be back. Tomorrow will be 90s day, if anyone cares. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.